What's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. That way you're notified when I drop future content. So today, I just pretty much wanted to sit down and commemorate all my lost homeboys and tell their story. I know a lot of people that watched the vlog that I did on the block a couple of days ago were asking in the comments like, hey, what happened to your homie Batman? So I not only wanted to tell his story, but I wanted to tell the story of a couple of other homies that I lost, family members, close friends, and just that way any youngsters watching, anybody thinking that life is a game, thinking that all these gangs doing drugs and stuff like that, being out in these streets, thinking that it's cool, that it's fun in games. It's not, man. It's not. It takes a real one that's been there, been through near-death experiences, been through almost taking their life as far as in them prison walls, to tell you, man, it's not the business. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I'm going to tell you the homie story right now, and I'll let you see for yourself. Before we get into that, man, I just want to shout out my sponsors. Shout out Killer Kush. If you guys want some of that Bomza, get at them on IG. They have a few locations. They'll be up in their bio. See which one's nearest you and check them out. Let them know I sent you and they're going to hook you up. If you guys want some Bomza delivered to you, get at my good people at Cali Herbs Official. That's Cali Herbs Los Angeles, Cali Herbs Official on IG. As long as you're in the Los Angeles area, my boy will deliver to you. Let him know Santo G sent you so he can look out for you. If you guys want an exotic Frenchie, you guys just got a new pad, new apartment, or you know somebody that did and you want to get them, bless them with a little Frenchie. I know right now the Frenchies are a hot commodity, but you never know, you know what I mean? The source may not be reliable. Get at my good people at Frenchy Volcanoes and they gonna get you right. Before we get into this video though, I just wanna say, long live all my fallen homies, man. You guys will always be remembered, never be forgotten. Keep the woods up, man. Rest in peace, all my woods. So, my homeboy Batman, he passed away. This was in 2010. No, it was 2009. It was Halloween 2009. He was chilling in the hood with a couple of the other homies. He had just pulled up. I'm going to try to see if the next little hood vlog I do, I'm going to try to go to the location. Well, he was in the hood on Hazel and Centinela, in between Edgewood and Centinela, and he had just got there. He was in the car, he was driving, and his girl was passenger, and the amigas rolled up, hopped out, lit up the car. They ended up killing him and his girl. That's why, rest in peace Claudia, rest in peace my homeboy Batman. Her brother honestly tapped in the first time that I ever mentioned the homie. He was like, hey, you know what? He's like, my sister is Claudia. She was his girl, you know? And that one was, so you guys could see how real it is, man. It not only can hit you, but it could hit the people closest to you. She was just in the wrong place, the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? There was in the car, there was a couple of homies standing outside. They passed up. She was in the crossfire. So not only did my homeboy Batman lose his life, but his girl lost her life as well. You know? And that one was another ugly one. You know what I'm saying? Around that time, not only 2 years later, my homeboy Sicko ends up losing his life. But Fast forward before that, rest in peace my homeboy Gotti. He ended up getting killed over there on the other side, on the Arborvitae side, by Inglewood High School, the famous alley. Rest in peace Gotti, man. Rest in peace the homie Lupe. He ended up getting killed right here on Warren Lane by the Numero Uno. There used to be a bailo, and the homie Lupe didn't even bang, man. That was honestly just a paisa homie that kicked it with the homies. He knew all the homies, kicked it with the homies. He would always be giving the homies rides and stuff like that, but as far as fully fledged banging, the homie, rest in peace Lupe, man, he wasn't even banging like that. He lost his life. You know what I mean? Rest in peace Fabian, another little kid, 14 years old, lost his life. Rest in peace his brother. Ended up losing his life a year later. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace the homie Fat Boy. Rest in peace my primo Smoke Dog. You know what I'm saying? The list just keeps going on and on and on and on. Anybody thinking that this shit's a game, thinking that it's something to play with, it's not. You know what I mean? Just recently, like 2 years ago, rest in peace the little homie Suspect. You know what I mean? The big homie son lost his life. You know what I mean? It's not a game. It never was, it never will be. So anybody thinking like, oh, just because shit's calm right now and ain't been nothing, man, it's still nothing to play with. And it's still not fun. And it's still not gonna lead you anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I seen a Roddy Rack's interview. He was saying earlier, you know, that if you wanna upset your family, you wanna upset your loved ones, you wanna put them through pain, through sorrows, then by all means, you know what I mean? Be a gang member, follow that gang life, do drugs, all that. You wanna let them down, you wanna be a failure, go ahead, do that. You know what I'm saying? But if you wanna be a real one, then focus on your family, focus on your studies, learn a trade, something, focus on buying property, get as much knowledge as you can, and the possibilities are endless, man. That's all I gotta say from your boy Santo G, man. I felt like I spit a whole sermon, man, my bad, but I just feel like I owe it to the youth to at least have one day of pure positivity and just me bearing my heart and soul into you guys to get you guys to do the right thing, man. You know what I'm saying? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Straight up. Straight up. Remember, when you go out, somebody tries testing you, your job is to make it home at the end of the night. That's your only job, to go out, have fun, do what you have to do, and make it home. So if there's some weird ass fool staring at you or trying to just create drama, do the best you can to shrug it off, man. Do the best you can to shrug it off. Because you never know. And I'm not saying to be scary, man. If they put their hands on you, by all means, do what you gotta do. But if a motherfucker's just whooping 9 times out of 10, if they bark, they don't bite. Just let it be. Go on about your day. You know what I'm saying? Don't let a dumb motherfucker ruin your life, ruin your future. That's my point of view. Best advice I could give you, man, from a real one that's been there, that's done that. 2 strikes, 2 terms, you know what I mean? And it's nothing to play with, man. I ain't even proud of it. I ain't even saying it because I'm proud of it. I'm just saying it so hopefully you can listen. You don't want to listen to your pops, your uncle, whoever's telling you, you know what I mean? Because you feel like, hey, they ain't got no stripes, they ain't no one to tell you. Well, somebody that been done earned their stripes, homie. Done been done that, done been there, homie. You know what I'm saying? Focus on your studies. Focus on making your money. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Let's get it, y'all. Shout out Killer Kush. Shout out Cali Herbs Los Angeles. And shout out my good people at French Row Kennels, man. Big salute.